Hey guys, welcome to Brian's Daily Grind. My name is Brian Taylor.
I'm James Hooker.
And this is a fight choreography tutorial on how to throw a basic punch. Okay, so there's a couple of things you got to know before you start any kind of fight choreography. And number one, absolute most important, safety first always. Never endanger each other, never endanger your other actor or yourself, and always make sure that you're paying attention to safety. That is just the most important thing. So when you're talking about safety, it's all about safe distances. Now, this will make sense in a few minutes, but you generally want to stay about this far away from your actor. Sometimes fight choreography will call for you to be closer, or it will call for you to be hands-on, but for beginners and those of you that are just starting out, let's just stay right here. A fight choreography is not just, I throw this punch, he takes this hit, he throws this punch, I take that hit. It's kind of a marriage of the two. So for example, if I'm throwing a punch at James, it's not only the punch that I'm throwing, but it's how he receives the punch and reacts to it. It's like there's a puncher and a seller. So for example, if I throw a punch at James and he reacts, if the camera's in the right spot, it looks fantastic. But if I throw a punch at James and he has a delayed reaction or he doesn't react at all, it doesn't work. It doesn't sell. Okay, so when you are choreographing a fight scene, you have to remember that there's action and reaction. Every time I do something, he will react to it. So for example, if I grab his arm and he doesn't do anything, he's just there, right? It doesn't do anything. But if I grab his arm and I lock it down and he sells for it, it has some force to it, okay? So it's sellable. People will believe it. Now, where the camera is at right now, it's not a good position for it. It's a whiffer, and which means that there is so much distance in between us that it's not believable. Now, I mean, if we repositioned and we put James right about here and he sold it, it works. It sells. Okay, so camera position is very, very, very important. Finally, the last most important thing is editing. When you put a video piece together that has action in it, if you don't cut it right, it's not going to work. But today, we're just talking about a punch. Let's go through a couple of basics. We're going to talk about action and reaction first, because I do believe that's where we left off. So action and reaction. Action is I'm throwing the punch. Reaction is he is selling the punch. Just a light one. Okay, so if I throw the punch and he goes the proper direction, right hand going this way, chin going that way, okay? So, bing, that works. But if I throw the punch and he turns his head the opposite way, as in he does not react how he's supposed to, bing, it doesn't really look good. You gotta make sure that your action isn't overkill though. You don't wanna have a guy roll into a room and just start throwing one punch and just knocking everybody down. That doesn't work. One punch and a knockdown, it's too unbelievable. Okay, I mean, yeah, sure, it's a good shot, but damn, there goes half your action right there, right? It's gone, it's out the window. So with our team, what we have is a 1-2-3 combo, right? So it's right, left, right, okay? And we always start with the right hand. That's just us, that's how we do things. And the first punch, the second punch, those are minors. It's the third one that's the knockdown, okay? So here we go. This is the bad angle. Remember, there's gonna be a gap here, okay? So it's right, left, down, okay? And action and reaction both have to have the same amount of intensity. You see that he's selling, but if I'm just an automaton going like a freaking zombie, it doesn't work. Let's talk about safety. Safety is of the utmost importance. We said this at the top of the show, but now we're really going to capitalize on it. When you are doing fight choreography, it is important that you do what you are supposed to do, which means if I'm supposed to be this far away, then I better damn sure be that far away. Also, it's important that I aim where I'm supposed to aim. So for example, if I'm punching James in the mouth, bam, I'm right there, okay? I'm not up here, because all that does is give him a good fanning. Does that feel good? Good air conditioning? Yeah. All that does is that gives him a good fanning, and it throws off the rhythm of the choreography because I'm not where I'm supposed to be, and thus he's not where he's supposed to be, and then we have a problem. For the love of God, try not to hit anybody. There are some situations when you have trained with people for a while and you're running choreo over and over and over and over and over again, and people get tired, they get fatigued, they're thinking about the wrong part of the fight. Somebody's going to get tagged. It's going to happen. You may rock somebody in the shoulder. You may accidentally slap them in the head with your fingers or something like that. If you're in sword combo, you might knock their knuckles. He doesn't mean to get hit. He doesn't mean to hit me. I don't mean to get hit. I don't mean to hit him. Find your rhythm. Work with your people. Find a team. Work with those guys. Don't just go and do fight choreography with somebody one day and just go from there. That sucks. Finally, I think that the last thing is just play safe, play smart, train, practice, train, practice, train, practice. Oh, and we got to put the camera in the right spot. Oh. So this is Brian's Daily Grind. I'm Brian.
I'm James.
And yeah, later. See that? The audio is recording. The
audio is recording. We're gonna get some stuff on some audio. Look what I can do.